Hello, welcome back to an update on my hip resurfacing recovery. I'm giving you an honest review today, as usual. It's now 3 months since surgery, exactly today. I've been doing okay mostly, but I'm not out of the woods. I think I still have some work to do, and I'm hoping that some of the discomfort and pain will go away, but I'm still affected by some discomfort that patients that had surgery with me are not experiencing. So that's a little bit disconcerting. I'm going to contact the surgeon about this. I have problems mostly with internal rotation. My left operated hip hurts, in particular in the groin area and in the innermost fiber, perhaps, of the leg. When I do try to cross my left leg over my right leg. So that I think may go away unless it's associated with some pinching from the implant itself. Looking at x-rays, I noticed some overhang from the ball, but the surgeons didn't seem to be concerned about that. Let's hope that's not the case. Another discomfort that I have is this sort of clunkiness and not feeling the leg solid. It feels like something is still not quite rattling, but moving, not being solidly fixed in a way. And Range of motion, though, has improved since surgery, and I'm working on it a little bit more. I do have nerve pain that goes down to my calf area and my ankle area, which is really annoying, especially when I'm sitting down. It's the worst. Um, my PT guy is also very concerned about that and the issue that I have when I cross my leg over the other leg, and when I am sitting down and I do that from a seated position on the floor and then lift my left leg over my right leg and then back, I do feel that release sensation that sometimes I feel also when I stand on my left leg and then I release the weight back to the right leg, which is the good leg. And in that case, there is this uh, strain sensation that seems to be associated more to the bone than the muscles, but I can't really tell, honestly. So I'm still working through these steps, and I have resumed dancing since month 2 or so. It's a low impact activity, and it doesn't particularly hurt, except that I still feel very limited in a little bit range of motion and fluidity and speed of motion. And then after maybe an hour or two, especially if there has been more internal rotation in the movements and patterns that I execute, then I usually start feeling pain to the point that I start limping real bad. I'm still limping a little bit. I can see that when I walk and I look at my shadow, I still limp, and the limp is worse when I'm hurting, obviously a little bit more than when I feel okay. I, as you might have watched already in one of the videos, I did take a flight a couple of days ago with my paraglider. I managed to have a little run, maybe 15 yards to take off, and then landing was a little bit harder than I wanted. Um, yeah, it's just not to go into the technicalities of the flight, but there was a little bit of a jolt that, normally I had experienced many times before, but obviously now I'm a little bit more concerned about it. And then afterwards, I didn't quite feel any pain in particular, but perhaps the sensation of clunkiness has increased. So I'm hoping I have not managed to dent the implant, the steel, in any way, but I can't be sure. And I had this clunkiness sensation even before flying. And on that day in particular, I was not doing tremendously well. I did have a hike about a week or two prior to that, so 2 weeks ago probably. I did go up on a hike and I had no problems hiking up for an hour, no pain whatsoever. It actually felt super good, and I even had some small backpack with me, so no problems. But when I went flying the other day with heavier pack on my shoulders, and when I was moving this heavy weight around, then I could feel the strain in all my hip flexor area, which also again hurts right now. For example, it hurts as I try to stand on one leg, on the operated leg, and then I release, and I do feel a lot of instability and some clunkiness there. So this is something I wanted to give you an update on. I also wanted to give an update on, or perhaps give a tip on how to put clothes on, especially if you're by yourself and right after surgery. You have to negotiate how to put your own underwear on or shorts on, and this works primarily if you have just one single implant. You still have a good leg, but the trick there is to start by wearing one side first, and the good side is the side that you want to work on first. I know some people ask me about this, and I had to figure it out myself. So I think this is a good tip. If you start on that side, and then you have more strength and stability on that leg, and you can try to work around the foot of the operated leg. Keep in mind, you won't be able to do anything like that, so lifting up your leg is not an option right after surgery. So you will need that grabber, and you can use the grabber to help bring up your clothes up towards your waist. So that's something that may be useful. If you have any other questions, feel free to comment below. I'm not a professional YouTuber or anything, but I would love to help out people that are facing this situation as well. And with this, I give you, I guess just goodbye for now, and we'll see each other soon.